These construction vehicles in a residential area of Hillsboro, Ohio, are part of a planned project by the city to replace the water pipes along this main thoroughfare. What was not planned this summer was a historic drought that has caused whether or not there is enough water right now to supply this system that serves Hillsboro's 6,000 or so residents to come into question. The stark realities of the drought, desiccated lawns, and rainfall that is 7 inches below normal for this time of year have prompted city officials to do something that has not been necessary since the summer of 2007, declare a Phase 2 water emergency. The water emergency was declared on September 10th and has now been in effect for a week, during which it still has not rained. According to this order, pursuant to the Phase 2 emergency issued last Tuesday, residents are hereby prohibited from any non-essential use of water, which the document stipulates to include watering lawns, flowers, trees, shrubs, or gardens, washing parking lots, driveways, or sidewalks, and filling swimming pools or fountains, like this one here, which sits in front of the Highland County Courthouse and has been turned off in conjunction with the declared emergency. Now, according to the City Code of Ordinances, those found to be violating the restrictions while the emergency is in effect could be subject to being charged with a minor misdemeanor following a verbal warning. According to the City of Hillsboro's website, the source of the city's water comes from 3 surface sources, not wells. So when it doesn't rain, water reserves are poor. Now, according to the city's Code of Ordinances, the Phase 2 water emergency that is currently in effect is less restrictive than the next tier of restrictions that is on the books, which is a Phase 3 water emergency. This would restrict water use to human or household pet consumption, bathing, household cleaning or laundering of clothing, flushing of commodes, and firefighting. Now, these municipal incremental stages of water emergencies were enacted in the code in July of 1985, just a few years before a statewide drought in 1988 decimated much of the state's corn crop. Hillsboro invoked the water emergency again in 1999, when low reservoir levels were front-page news, which they were again in 2007. But despite infrequent but recurrent drought in the region, atmospheric science data shows that there hasn't been a drought this severe since a nationwide U.S. Drought Monitor project was initiated in the year 2000. Now, this Drought Monitor effectively designates regions with a quantitative rating system that evaluates the extent of drought in any given region. Now, right now, with the protracted absence of rain, Highland County sees itself in an area of alternately severe and extreme drought. Just to the east and southeastern Ohio, areas of exceptional drought are detected. Now, according to scientists, this is the first time Ohio has seen a D4 designation for exceptional drought in the project's nearly quarter-century history. Now, the weather forecast for Hillsboro, where the surface reservoirs have run precipitously low so as to trigger a citywide water emergency, is showing a statistical probability of some rain in the coming weeks, but experts say that it will take more than that to replenish water reserves extensively diminished by the summer's drought. For the agricultural regions outside of town, too, any projected rainfall comes too little, too late to mitigate the damage that several months of drought have wrought.